Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last episode we finished our
Careful now.
the little quest for Darwin and the Hell Knights, and helped Darwin establish his city of Brineheart right on our borders, and he's gonna make it into a prosperous trading hub, which is really nice to have really close to our borders. Like, it's really like right on our borders. But I wouldn't be surprised if we have some problems with it along the way. And now we're gonna head with Knock Knock. We went with Knock Knock to the Shrine of Lamash, like the Goblin Clearing area, and it looks like he's gonna betray us. Knock Knock looks around, uncertain. You don't see anyone, and no goblin shapes about you, and no sign of a goblin camp either. Something feels wrong. There's a strange feel in the air, and that hint of sulfur like you smelled on Knock Knock's cap in the throne room. This place, but King not here yet? Hold your ground. Up here, we're gonna get attacked by a lot of goblins here. Which of you was once ruled by this ragged shape I wear? The sooner your blood coats the ground, the sooner my debt here is done. All you cattle smell alike to me, whether you walk or roast on a skewer. Debt to whom? I'm a bar guest. I was summoned at the behest of a fae to defeat an ally of one who claims this land, weakening this false queen when the time of reckoning draws near. I can guarantee achieve this. She said it could be any I chose, so I chose the weakest one at your court, if only to fulfill my debt all the quicker and leave this wretched place. The price was that I had to take the shape of this humiliation. What term did you agree to? Maybe you can turn this against her, get your revenge. When one of the allies of the pretender to the throne of the stolen lands lies beneath my feet and their blood feeds the ground, I am freed, instantly, to return home and leave this vile plain behind me. One of my allies? Why not me? I was told you are to be left for her. I care not why, but should you cross me, I've been given leave to sway you as well. It seems she wished you to suffer longer than this one. For the fae and those of my kind, that will prove a much longer time than your flesh can withstand. Come, Goblin, the sooner I make a sport of you, the sooner I will allow you to die, perhaps with your limbs intact. Well then, Knock Knock, you are no longer my ally, and worse, you are not a hero, never were. I've always hated you, you half-head doorstep. Not a hero? Never was? Also, doorstop? It is no matter, I'll kill another of your allies. But you told her you'd kill Knock Knock. If you don't, you'll anger her. If you do, then Lamashtu will get upset. My bet? I choose a phase anger over the mother of beasts, but you made the pact, you lie in it. Let's attack while it's frenzied. Oh, they all turned on the Barghast. That's funny. He's level 9. He's pathetic. What? I can probably one-hit him. I almost did.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Knock Knock has won, beating your false king. Hail Knock Knock. This is kind of cute. You did it, Knock Knock. You wanted to be a hero. Here you are. Not so hard. Tell you Mother of Beasts watch over me, so she not let another beast get to me. It looks like we're done here, and it looks like we scatter another potential threat to the kingdom. Still would like to speak with you later. Needs something. Ooh. I can't identify those. I need, oh wait, I need to grab both of them. Yeah, I need, Octavia to help me identify those, but I'm definitely giving those to Knock Knock. It's an upgrade for him. There. Knock Knock is not a hero. He's just a he's just not paladin. Sorry, I was reading this right here. He is definitely not a hero. He's a wannabe hero. But he's not that smart either. But we're gonna head back to the capital with Knock Knock in tow. His intelligence isn't that bad though. My intelligence is definitely higher. It's interesting though that like I've always thought it was kind of interesting when we have characters that are usually monsters or usually evil, like evil creatures that we fight against as an ally. Which what's this? Guess that's going to the throne room for. That I don't know if I've noticed. Maybe I just never noticed that, but that definitely looks new. That item that was there. I mean, not item, that location. Let's rest. And let's talk to Knock Knock in the main square. Or is Knock Knock in here? No, he's not. As usual. Okay, let's head down here and just head on outside. Maybe our capital's changed? Like there was a new building added, it looks like. So I would expect that something would be different. But let's just go talk to Knock Knock, I guess. We don't really have much else to do. Like it looks like we have a lot of downtime between defeating Armag and being crowned queen of the Stolen Lands. And whatever comes next in the story. I have a feeling it's something to do with King Yorvedi. We've been having more and more... It always lags as soon as we come out here. But anyway, I think it's going to have something to do with King Yorvedi and Pitax. Mainly because we've been having a lot of situations with them. And we can go in there. Let's talk to Knock Knock. Knock Knock, is something wrong? Been thinking about being a hero, if Knock Knock can't even be a hero or not. You are longshanks and half-shanks who speak poorly, mangle words, baths, bigs, but you make big tribe, bound nation, build big city, even if city smells bad, do great things, and Knock Knock does things, and they seem small, ridiculous. I want to do what you do, but asking how. You could do something else. Every challenge you faced wasn't won with a blade. It was won by who you are and, well, making others laugh. Useless. Couldn't make a difference. All of them laughed. Laughed at me trying to be a hero. Why not embrace it? If you can disarm problems with a trick and having them laugh along with you, then you're more king than most. A king? But aren't you ruler? 2 rulers would be bad. Well, let's call you by a different title, but no less important. You'll be the court's jester. Knock Knock. Jester Knock Knock. I will not fail you. You best not. We'll need your encouragement in the times ahead. We just pretty much just made him a laughing stock. Let's head in here. I'm really curious why we can go into a well. I'm not. I have no idea what's down here. Maybe it's a place we've already been to, but we just fucking hopped down this random person's well. By ourselves, no less. So let's see what's down here. Oh, we have Knock Knock with us. What is this place? Ruins of the Old Tower. Okay. The key to the magical prison. And a flail. Is it a heavy flail? No, it's a light flail.
That's easy.
Wait, did we? Okay. I'm a little surprised. So, last episode when we were traveling from the Valley of the Dead, where we took care of Jathal, and back to the capital, I was looking at other places to get better weapons for Sienna, like an endgame dueling sword, and it's in the Lonely Barrow, and it's connected to the quest that we just started. I genuinely did not know that's where we go to start it. I was thinking we had to start it in a later chapter, but that's kind of cool. An unholy flail. And Knock Knock has fiery blood and cold blood. What's this? Chain skirt +3, amulet natural armor, and protection. An unholy flail. Well, we already know who to give that to, since he uses them. There we go. That was a little buggy, but he's got it now. Alright, let's just head over to, let's head over to the middle of the laggy area, aka our courtroom, and start like passing time for more events. Or we could go do the quest line there. I'm not really sure. It requires us to kill 45 creatures. I have it open on my side here. On the side here, I think I'm gonna save it for later though. So let's just start this quest on up.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
I guess my character didn't sweep for however long this took. Is that Jubilost? Yes, it is. Oh, we got the achievement Troubleshooter. Successfully solve 100 problem kingdom events. You do remember our little adventure with the Fey Lords and their inconsequent debates. Damn them. Before you ask, by damn them, I meant both the debates and the lords. Anyway, I've been thinking about that dreadful verbiage we received as a reward for the trials. They answered the question about the fate of the gnome race. Allow me to remind you of the text. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th in 10. It will be easy to find if you read, who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger. The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and it is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now. It's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. Not a single reasonable creature would spend valuable time solving this sort of phrasements. If only someone knew how much different it required to treat the matter seriously. But it paid off. It's obvious that the part about open the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger refers to Willis Gunderson, who awakened Mordecai. This guess led me to think. Obviously, that part about he who is born twice will twice be defeated referred to Armag. Exactly. We couldn't have known that at the time of the debates, because we haven't even met Armag yet, which makes me wonder who this respected host might be, but that's neither here nor there. So what do we do now? The riddle recommends we start looking after the twice-born, is twice defeated, and that's happened. The other part is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. That's also only clear now. It's 24. 3 times the number of the defaced sisters there were. But the rest, what does it mean? Where the moon leaves her path? And how does a dozen times in a dozen equate to 24? I'll have to study some astronomy reference books and write to some priest of Desna that I'm acquainted with. It's probably about some rare celestial phenomenon. I meant to ask you to deal with the first part of the riddle, the one about Will Skunderson. Remember the riddle? We don't need to find him or talk to him, just read him. Here's what I think it means. I discovered that the poor fellow wrote and published a few horrendous books. Perhaps the answer is hidden in one of them? The very thought of digging through that parody of literature is disgusting. I'd very much appreciate some help. Perhaps some book lover in the city will have a volume or two of his work. Do you think a dozen times in a dozen about something that happens every month? There's a 24th day in every month, and there are 12 of them in a year. Everything can't be that simple, or can it? With the fate, you never know. Well, it's a good guess, but it still doesn't spare us the need to look at the dreadful books. Alright, I will look for Gunnarson's books and try to make sense of them. Good luck on this difficult quest. I remind you the riddle says we need to find something 5th and 10, and somehow related to Gunderson's writing. We put it together with the number 24 and go to the Candlemere, when the moon leaves her path. I hope this isn't some elaborate fate prank, because if it is, I won't have to do any more research to understand what made the gnomes leave the first world. It was the stinking neighbors. Okay, we got more information on what happened to the gnomes. The door to nowhere. Okay, so we just oh, we can go talk to that one girl, the Quill lady. I don't remember her name. Something like Teresa Quill. Let's double check with him. I always do that just in case we might have completed something without me realizing it. Let's head out. What is this? I don't know what this is. The place is starting to become bigger though. Like the city. Maybe we keep advancing time until the city's fully fleshed out and then the next story starts? I don't really know. Let's just head into the main square here. I'm guessing we have to go talk to the Tessa Quill girl. She's sitting next to the vendors. She sells books, so it would make sense that she would have them.
My instincts dull when
Yes, I know they dull when you're tired. There's no rest for the queen. Tessie the Quill. Tessie, do you have any books by Will Skunderson? Pardon me, Your Highness. I once took a couple of his books with me and I dragged them around for 3 years till someone bought them for a pittance as kindling. Won't be easy to find in the works of that scribbler. Maybe someone in town has some. Darcy? Fuck. Who would I talk to? You? I don't fucking know. Just sell that, I guess. Who else would we talk to? Riddle? Tell me, do you have any books by Will Skunderson? It's like you're interrogating me. Of course I do. Everyone says he's bad, but I like him. The guy writes with feeling. I mean, I used to write. Does the phrase 5th and 10 mean anything to you? Is this about Gunnarsson? He has a book titled 10 Adventures. It's some of his best work. Can I borrow these books? Of course, read away. Ten Adventures of the Splendid Will Skunderson, Absalom. Okay, let's look at this book. Is this it? 5th and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skill. Oh wait, in the corner of the tavern. Let's go talk to Jubilost. He's right over here. I found Gunnarson's book, the one we were looking for. Let me see. It's a good thing I'm not a follower of Shaylin, or I'd throw this thing into the fire right now and draw the deity's wrath. Just look at this language. Shivering, she clings to my shoulder and whispered, Willis, you are my only hope. Only your well-developed adventuring skills, your daring mind, merciless eloquence, and shameless courage can save a poor girl like me. He did not do any of this shit. But I digress. We need something that's 5th and 10. Obviously, it's about the 5th adventure from this book. The name of the chapter is In the Corner of the Tavern. Sounds like a place, but which tavern is it? The nearest one? And who or what should we look for there? Wait. We knew the place, the tavern, and a number, 24. You reasonably assume that 24 is the day of the month, if we have a time and a place. I propose we meet at the Capital Tavern on the next 24th and see what happens. Okay. Let's head over to the tavern. What day is it? Wow, we're actually pretty close. That was not the tavern, was it? Oh well, I think that was someone's house that just fucking barged in and then took a nap on their doorstep.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
That's why we're sleeping. Calm down. 21. We're gonna wait a couple days out. 22. 23. And 24.
The way seems clear.
And this episode's gonna be a little different than the others, as you probably have already kind of figured out, like that of episodes I've been doing lately, because I haven't done any jump cuts of any kind. And that is mainly because there's a bunch of cool things. That's mainly because we're like solving a little mystery here. Even though it's not much of a mystery, he's kind of just telling us what to do. Okay, there's Jubilost. Looks like that's our moon. I'd like to know what's leaving her path means to her, and more importantly, how all this is related to the story of the Gnomes. Help, we're about to find out. Oh, they told me that the Queen of the Free Marches walks the streets and feasts with everyone at the tavern, but I never believed it. Oh, forgive me, Your Highness. I am Luna Katari. You have an unusual name. I was born with bright silver hair. The midwives never saw an ASMR before. They were frightened, but my mother, not a bit. She said her daughter's hair was silver like the moon, which meant I was blessed by Desna. Hence the name. Actually, I've always been drawn to faraway countries, like anyone touched by the moon goddess, but I've never been beyond the river kingdoms. Tell us about yourself. I am a messenger. I deliver correspondence from Revoy to Mivon and back. Usually reports about a rich merchant's underlings and his orders for them. My parents live in Brevoy, and the girl I love in Mivon. I've always dreamt of becoming a traveler, but that's not easy for the daughter of a weaver and a washerwoman. I was glad to find this messenger job, though I thought that was pretty lucky, but now I'm traveling the same road over and over, every month. I even sit right here in your tavern on the 24th of every month, right on schedule. The monotony is driving me to tears, but what can I do? I can't be everywhere at once, and I can't stand the thought of settling down. Do you see it now, when Moon leaves her path? It's another part of the riddle. It looks like we need to somehow convince our new friend to quit her well-trodden path and set off somewhere new. Plus, it would be good for her. The same road each month? If I were her, I'd have drowned myself a long time ago, if I didn't bleach sooner. We have a chance. We have a good chance of solving this. If this life troubles you, something should be changed. Your family and friends want you happy, not exhausted and hating your existence. You speak with such confidence. Is it true you came to the Stolen Lands as no one, and made yourself queen by your own persistence and skill? I've heard so many stories, Your Highness. I wouldn't have taken this advice from anyone but you, but I've just decided. I'm going to travel, and I hope not alone. We'll surely be able to earn a piece of bread together. Please take this. It's a relic my family received from an elven ancestor. According to the family legend, the one who deciphers the map will find 3 things: an incredibly sad secret, a true treasure, and a door to another world which will never open again. The entrance to a certain dungeon is marked here, but there's nothing to say where we're to go looking. You're a queen, with all the best scientists and travelers serving you. Surely they'll be able to read this map. Thank you again. Now I have to go. Wow, that was very on the nose. Moon has left her path, but now who can explain to me why the host didn't simply tell us, go to the dungeon located here? Why make us run around in circles? Let's have a look at this map. What do we have here? Why, I recognize the area around the candle mirror at first glance. There are ancient ruins in this area. This dungeon must contain the traces of the very first gnomes to visit Galarion. Well, our goal is clear. Now we need only to achieve it. Alright, so we have a location now. But we're gonna have that for next episode. Let's make sure we put everyone in order. Wicca. Let me do this correctly. So first, Valerie, Amiri. Actually, let's not put Amiri in. There, and there. Okay. We're gonna head over to this area, with Luna's map, and kind of go from there. And we'll have that for next episode. But I'll kind of give a little hint on where we're gonna be going. It's probably, oh, it's literally right there. Interesting. All right, but we're gonna be heading there next episode, and in between episodes, I'll level up Jubilost. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.